Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am going to present on model serving architectures, REST APIs versus streaming. Introduction to model serving. Model serving is the process of deploying a trained machine learning model so it can receive input data and return predictions in real time or batch processing. It allows application to interact with ML models through APIs or data pipelines. Why model serving is important. It enables real-time predictions, integrates ML model with applications and system, support scalability and automation, and improve decision making using live data. Types of model serving architecture. There are two major ways to serve machine learning models. First is synchronous serving, REST API based, and second is asynchronous streaming serving. Both methods are used depending on the application requirement and latency needs. Synchronous model serving, REST API. In synchronous serving, a client sends a request to the model and waits for the prediction response immediately. The request and response happens in real time, and the architecture flow. uh, a client send a request and wait for the model's response immediately. This is the standard request response model. Common technologies, fast API, Plus, and TensorFlow serving. And example workflows, user sends a request to API forwards input data to ML model, ML model process input, and API returns prediction instantly. Advantage of REST API serving. Uh, First is simple architecture, and second, easy to integrate with web and mobile applications, and third, immediate response, and fourth, good for real-time application. Example use cases: chatbots, image recognition, fraud detection, and recommendation systems. Limitation of REST API serving. It can struggle with very high traffic and not ideal for large continuous data streams. Request must wait until prediction is completed. Asynchronous streaming model serving. In asynchronous serving, data is sent as a continuous stream and predictions are processed independently without waiting for an immediate response. This is useful for large scale and real time data pipelines and technologies for streaming serving. Some common tools like Apache Kafka, Google Pub, RabbitMQ, Apache Flink, and Spark Streaming. This system handles large volumes of streaming data. Advantage and limitations of streaming serving. Uh, some advantage like handle large scale data, support real time analytics, more scalable and big systems, decouples data producers and consumers, and limitations, more complex architecture, higher infrastructure requirements, harder to debug and monitor. When to use REST API and streaming architecture. We use REST APIs when immediate predictions are required, application is interactive, data volume is moderate, and for examples, chatbots, image classification, and recommendation system. And when to use streaming architecture, use when data arrives continuously, processing large volumes of data, need real-time analytics pipelines, for example, IoT monitoring, fraud detection system, and video analytics. To conclude, model serving is essential for bringing machine learning models into real world application, and REST API are simple and suitable for real time request response application, and streaming architecture are powerful for handling large scale continuous data, and choosing the right architecture depends on latency, scalability, and system requirements. Thank you.